Hi y'all, my name is Angelica and welcome into the Flame. I will be doing Natural Nirvana's newly Loc'd Tag. I've done this a couple of times, like I've had a couple of takes and it was just in my mouth, so I'm going to fly through this because daylight is not my friend right now. So let's start. The first question is, when were your locks born? And they were born January 17th, 2016 in Atlanta, Georgia. The GOAT, Damian Walter, did them and he's phenomenal. Like, he's just as messy as he is online, and I live. So I was cracking up the entire time. So I'll have more to say about that experience later on. I think it's too much to put in this video. Don't really matter at this point. It only applies to the first question. So I'll speak about it if somebody asks about it, but I'm going to go see him again, and I've heard like mixed reviews about going to see him and whatever, but I've only had positive experiences, so I'll speak on that just so. And that's my dog, Ace. Any jingling, rustling, whimpering, that's my dog, so don't mind him. It's going to be a staple in this channel, I believe. So let's go on to number 2. It says, what size do you want your locks? I chose medium to small, smaller, medium. It's not necessarily the size of the locks I wanted. Well, that I had a preference about. More so, I wanted my hair to look full. So I don't have like thick hair. I have like light sandy brown hair, and a lot of people say, well, I guess it's scientific or biological, but in darker hair colors usually have more strands of hair on their head than lighter hair strands. I'm not sure if that's true. I'll figure that out. I'll look it up, but I've heard it, and I kind of think that's true. I drink the Kool-Aid on that terminology. Well, not terminology, but that, girl, I don't know what the word is. I'll link it in there if I think of it, but I believe it's true. So I don't have a lot of hair on my head. So I just wanted it to look full. I didn't have necessarily full natural hair, so I was like, oh Lord, I don't want to be looking like Gappy Locks, honey. So I just asked for full hair, which would give me small to medium sized locks. Number 3 is, what made you start your lock journey? I think it's the ease of locks. One of my best friends has locks, and she started them right around the time I was like researching and trying to figure out, did I really want this? I researched locks for like 3 years. So even though I don't know how to do nothing yet, like I can't retwist, I have not retwisted my own hair. I haven't washed my own hair. Not to say I don't wash my hair. I haven't washed my own hair as of yet. I did a lot of research into what I should use, how not to get lint in locks, just like any of the shortcomings or mistakes that a lot of people have. I just want to make sure I knew about them before I started, because I didn't know a lot about my natural hair when starting that journey. But I wanted to start it just because it's convenient. Like, whenever I did a twist out, which was my go-to style, was like flat twist and then curled up bottoms, was like, you have to maintain that every night. Like, I have to still part my hair at night and twist it up, and that's just like a waste of time. Like, sleep is my best friend. My best friend. We are besties. Point blank in the period. Like, and if you cut into time I could be sleeping, I don't care if it's 5 minutes or 5 seconds, I'm gonna be mad. So I was really frustrated with my hair, and you gotta take time with your natural hair, and I didn't have that, or I didn't do that. So I was like, well, this should be more convenient, since I just get to put on my bonnet, tie up my hair, and go. There's a month in between. Like, you can stretch lock styles forever. So that was more of the motivation, just the convenience behind it. So let's see. Number 4, it says, what has been the most challenging thing thus far? And this is going to be a separate video as well. I really want to have a lot of content on my channel, just starting up. So let me put that plug out here. Like, I'm going to be out here, yeah. It's been people's opinions. because they think you care. Like, people really think they have rights to your body and your expression, which I don't understand where that came from. But my family's reaction, they're like, oh, I don't think it's cute. And I'm like, regardless, it don't matter. Like, it's on my head. So how you mad? But either way, like, it's just people's opinions. Not that I care, but the fact that they feel the need to express them to me. Like, if you feel some type of way, girl, you can feel some type of way over there. Why do you feel the need to express them to me? Because it's not going to change my opinion. I'm very dogmatic as to how I express myself in any type of expression that I have. So either way, that's been the most challenging thing. Like, not correcting people and not trying to educate people, but telling them that you don't care. Because I'm not one of the people that can brush it off and like ignore you and be like, oh, okay. I'm gonna say something. I'm quick with my tongue. Like, that's a gift and a curse. But I will say something slick back to you, like, girl, I don't care. Okay. But that's the one thing I guess I'm struggling with. Is that? No, challenging. That's the key word. So next question is, do you have any lock goals? If so, what are they? My goals are for them to be healthy, long, full, stay on my head. Ain't nobody trying to have no bald spots, honey. Those are my goals. Like, when I first started, I wanted them to be like, what is her name? Okay, it's Marley or something like that. Merrily Locks or something like that. Girl, that might not even be her name. I'm thinking about her Instagram and her channel, but she does the curls and she has the blonde locks. But I wanted them to look smooth like her. Like, I've never seen like an imperfection per se on her locks, and I wanted them to look like that, like starting out on my lock journey. But seeing that I have lumps, bumps, and bruises already, girlfriend, it don't look like it's gonna be that type of party. But I love my locks anyway. But that was a goal that has since changed. But either way, I guess, what is it called? My substantial goals that I do not think will ever change is length, health, and just keeping them on my head, which I guess goes with health. I'm not trying to have no bald spots. Blue, blue. Say it again. Next is 6. What do you love most about your locks? And that will have to be the convenience again. I also love the fact that they are going to tell a story. They keep me stress-free, because stress can break your hair, and I don't really want to have weak spots in my locks. Not necessarily like that. I don't want bumps in different places. I just don't. I want to be more carefree. It keeps me conscious of being carefree and not letting stresses come to me, because I'm like, this gonna tell a story, and if I want healthy hair that stays on my head, I cannot be stressed all the time, because it's gonna come out right here. This catches everything. It catches my bad moods. It catches my stress. It's a story, and that's why I love them most. But you know, it keeps you on your toes. It's like, how am I processing my day? How am I processing my month? Hey, Ace, that's the dog again. But it just keeps me conscious. So that's what I love the most about my locks. So far, it's not really an aesthetic thing, which I feel like the question is calling for. But since my bless you, girl. But since my locks haven't, come back into, they haven't compacted and sealed off yet, I don't really know how my locks are gonna look. So I don't want to fall in love with something and then it be gone next week or next month. So that's more so my thought process. 7, he said, do you have a lock crush? If so, who? I do not know this person's name, but this is I'm gonna try to link it in the video somewhere, girl. Have a little show up on my face or something, girl. I don't know how this gonna work. But I don't know her name. I saw her on Instagram. She was my lock. She's the picture that I showed Damian Walter when I got my locks. Hers were just so full and pretty. I don't know her name, as I've said before, but If I had a lock crush, it'd be her. Also, I guess I could say my roommate, well, my ex-roommate and one of my best friends, she got pretty locks, but, you know, I ain't gonna tell her that she, whatever. All right, Ace, calm it down. All right, lastly, let me get through here, because he getting restless. I think he gotta go to the bathroom. It says, what are you looking most forward to on this journey? And that could have been phrased better, because I'm stumbling and mumbling, and girl, I was hooked on phonics. I know how to read. So what am I looking forward to? I guess length. And I know that's gonna come. It's not like I'm a length junkie. Like, I love the fact that my locks are like this. Girl, I can make a ponytail, and that's all I really need in my life. Okay. So, but I'm looking for length. Bless you. What is going on? I'm looking for length because I really want to do curly styles, and I feel like they would, I don't know, what I'm seeing in my head would need some more length than what I have on my head, you know, to do like pipe cleaners, which will come out like those tight curls. I did a perm ride set, and it came out really pretty, but it was just like tight to my face, and I'm a little thick in the face, honey. So I'll wait for some length, honey, because I don't know about that weight loss, honey, because that might not happen. So it's only 8 questions for this newly locked tag. Thank you, Natural Nirvana, for doing this and not reaching out. I guess she put it out to the World Wide Web, honey. I just saw it. But extending the invitation for anybody to do it. I would tag people, but I don't know no newly locked people. But if you are seeing this video and you are newly locked and you haven't thought about making a YouTube channel, please do, because I feel like just like the natural hair movement or the loose natural hair movement, we just need a lot more visibility about sisters with locks or brothers with locks or locks in general. It's going to help somebody. I don't know how many videos I've watched that it's like 2 people else have, like 2 other people have watched it, 300 other people have watched it, or 10,000 other people have watched it, but it helped me on my loose natural hair journey, and I feel like it will be the same with the locks. So go ahead, make a channel. I don't care how sparsely you make videos or how consistently you make videos, but I feel like everybody should have somebody that they can look to or gain insight from, and you can only do that through exposure, in my opinion. So first, make a channel. Don't steal my name, honey. Don't be putting no numbers behind in the flame, girl, because it took me a minute to find that. But make a channel, do the newly locked tag. I think she put a stipulation of 6 months, people who are 6 months or younger with their lock journey. But, you know, newly locked to me, if your locks just sealed off, that's fine to me. Like, I feel like just seeing any stage and seeing various stages through this YouTube process will help a lot of people. So I hope you can stand the heat, and I hope you don't use the bathroom in my house. So y'all have a good one. Blessings, peace and blessings. I guess that's all Rasta and Hotel honey. Girl, what's my hotel hashtag gonna be? Let's see. I don't want to do that. That sounds too fake. Let me see. Well, I say blessings because, you know, everybody needs positivity in their life. So, y'all have a good one.